I knew this was going to happen. Y'all, please forgive me, and I can withstand anything you come at me with, because I can't stand when people do these things, because it be petty to me sometimes. But sometimes you got to meet people where they at, and that's why I'm here on this platform right now, because I'm going to dance to his tunes, what he like doing. I was on the phone. You didn't answer my call, so I called your assistant. Okay, he answered. He called you, had me on a three-way, but I stayed on the three-way for so long. Of course you're going to say you never picked up. The answer machine came on, but then you conveniently started texting him as he started saying to me. And the text was, you have to get your shot because you're going into Canada. That's what it was. Who takes shots to go to Canada? So I didn't make up the story. It's what you said. You got to get your facts together. And you are the person that told me that you was coming. 2 days ago, I seen you. You wasn't sick. You was filming. You was good. But I was told you needed to go back to LA. Don't use my city.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now, this video right here is about Deb Antney. Y'all might know her from being Waka Flocka's mom. And also with the Gucci Mane incident, you know, a lot of stuff happened with Gucci Mane. But recently, her and Bow Wow has gotten to like a little back and forth situation. If you, it's really not back and forth because no way Bow Wow, Shad Moss is going to disrespect Waka Flocka mom. Not saying Waka Flocka some big King Kong, some big gorilla or something like that, but he's going to show some respect to Deb Antney, just like a lot of people in the industry do, because she is very well known. And for some reason, I like Deb Antney. I don't know why. I just like her. You know, I like her voice and everything. Y'all might say, Trey, man, you crazy. It's just something about that woman I like. She speaks with authority. Like, you can tell when somebody is real. Like fool, I do not play. And evidently, Bow Wow must have forgot that, because she definitely put him on blast when he told her that he was going to come to this children event, and he never showed up. Just straight didn't show up. And then when she contacted him, talking about he got strep though, but she seen him a couple of days before, you know, performing, dancing, singing, doing his little thing. But all of a sudden, you sick now when it comes to the kids. Whatever happened to Trick love the kids? Do that just mean Trick Daddy, or does that mean Bow Wow also? Because if you're going to tell somebody that you're going to be somewhere, your word should be your bond. You know, that's how I was brought up. You know, one thing that you do not break is your balls and your word. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got as a man. Now, you women do what you want to do before as a man. All you got is your balls and your word, which means you don't let nobody break them. You should stand on your square. I'm going to read a snippet from the story, and I will give my opinion surely as we go. Waka Flocka's mother destroys Bow Wow for ditching a children's event, and he claps back subtly. Now, Bow Wow's taking another L after Waka Flocka's mom, Deb Antney, put him on Front Street for skipping out on a promised appearance for children at the last minute. Like, who wouldn't want to go see the children? You know, if you blessed, which he's not dead broke, even though he does front like he got private jets and all this, he's not broke by a long shot. Wouldn't you feel a need to go share some of that with somebody else, some joy, you know, especially considering that, you know, his age, and you still have people that watch movies like Mike. Y'all remember when the movie Like Mike? And Bow Wow do have a couple of little good movies on his belt that's geared more toward teenagers, young adults, and children. You know, so it's quite appropriate that the kids would want him there, see him there, because, you know, he's still a little celebrity in his own right, even though he lies all the time. Now, Antney, who is known for throwing community events, recently took to social media to call out Bow Wow after he backed out of an appearance he was scheduled to attend. While his absence was definitely not appreciated, Antney explained that her overall gripe with him was him willingly disappointing the impressionable children who were excited to see him. Just like I just said, it's not about Deb Antney being mad, because really she can care less. You know, she's a celebrity star in her own right, so it's not like she's getting starstruck. She done met them all, you know. But at the same time, you let the kids down. And one thing people don't like to do, especially people with any kind of moral compass, any compassion, they do not like to disappoint children. You know, even if the children is not children, them not her children, of course. But at the same time, it's just something, you know, you'd rather let a grown person down than you will a child, you know, because you understand, you don't never know how that might affect that child. That child might won't trust nobody else, you know, because we done been lied to sometimes. Some of us done been lied to, you know, when we was young, like, I'm going to get you this, I'm going to get you that. And, you know, you had that disappointment, and it stays with you a long time. Just like you waking up for Christmas, you thought you was going to get this, your parents promised you that, but, you know, maybe when the money was low that year, maybe they didn't have it. You know how that disappointment feel, it stays with you. So I'm sure she didn't want that on her hands, you know, disappoint these kids over something that could have been easily just solved. Just show your ass up, Bow Wow. If you said you was gonna be there, you promised, and you didn't even give no notice or anything, to say that you wouldn't make it and you just don't show up, nothing is worse than a no-show. You would get fired over there from any job. You do better calling in, just like he should have called her. Look, Deb, I'm sick. Hey, sorry I couldn't make it. Much love, thank you. Tell the kids, I'm sick. I love them, and we'll make this up to them. End of the case closed. But no, you don't sit there and not call and don't show up or nothing. And that's when you know somebody's lying right there. Now, in an Instagram video, she explained that the rapper told her he had to cancel so he could get a shot before his upcoming visit to Canada. In the video caption, Liar, Pants on Fire, she called his claims BS, inflamed him for leaving the kids hanging. She was basically like, who has to get shots to go to Canada? It's not like you going to damn Africa. It's not like you going to New Zealand some damn well, or Iceland. You feel me? What the hell you getting a shot for? Now, Bow Wow has since responded to her rant, claiming he was at home with strep throat. How you at home with strep throat and you all singing and dancing and everything else like you old Marion doing all this little shit, icebox, all this stuff. How in the hell are you sick all of a sudden with a strep throat? But it's all good when you out here performing and showing your ass. But when it comes to something being productive with the children, all of a sudden you're a no-show, and people are going to frown down on that, because one thing people don't like, especially in the industry, especially dealing with this internet, with these videos, is that people don't like being lied to and set up, because it does make the person look bad. Just like I said, I'm going to go do an interview with T.O., Terrell Owens. We're going to just use him as an example, even though a lot of you all don't like T.O. Just say if I'm going to do an interview with T.O. and I'm telling y'all, well, look, T.O. going to be on the show next Tuesday. T.O. never come through. Either he's lying or I'm lying, but I get on the phone with him trying to get him to come and he just don't show up. See, that'll be totally different right there. So you have to keep that in mind also. When you give somebody your word, try to keep your word. If you can't keep it, let them know, because it's not like they're going to come kill you. It's not like they're going to come murder you. It's very simple, open, shut case. If you can't make it, say you can't make it if you tell the truth. But it's funny when people tell a lie that they'll tell another lie. See, one thing about lying, when you tell one lie, you got to tell another lie to cover that lie up. And that's all he's doing, pretty much. And Deb having the wisdom that she is, because you have to understand, she has a son. I think Waka Flocka is the same age as Bow Wow, or maybe a year or two older. It might be 2 or 3 years older than Bow Wow, but they're around the same age, not too far. So you have to understand, she done went through that with children. She done went through that with her own son. So she knows when somebody's telling her the truth and when somebody's lying to her. But I understand her pain. I understand why she's mad. And Bow Wow really should be ashamed of himself. You should do anything to get your image back right in society, as far as you lying on private jets. It's funny how he had time to lie on Instagram about pulling up in the 600 and taking trips on a private jet. But then when it comes to being something productive in children's lives, in the same way that he was touched in his life, not saying touched sexually, but touched, people helping him, guiding him along the way. Well, you had Jermaine Dupri, Snoop Dogg, remember back in the day and stuff, they had him in the video. So he had guys there showing him certain things, because I guarantee you, if they wasn't there, Snoop and Jermaine wasn't there in the beginning, and people supporting him like that, he wouldn't be who he is today. So he don't know what the impact he could have had when he met them children. That might have inspired them kids to go do better in school, But like I said, but look who we dealing with. We dealing with Bow Wow. What more can you expect? So hopefully, Deb Antney, you see this video, and like I said, if you don't take nothing else from the video, just remember, what more do you expect from Bow Wow? I mean, come on. He's a dog, Bow Wow. Anyway, let me know what you all think about this line video with Bow Wow, because it's sad. You can't trust no one today. A person give you their word, you're supposed to stand by your word. So evidently, he don't have any respect for himself. He don't has no dignity. He's not an honorable person, and you don't deal with no one who is not honorable. Anyway, you like the video? Make sure you hit that like button. You like, subscribe. Till next time. Hey, trust no one but yourself. That's the only person that you can really trust, because you'll be a fool to let yourself down. And to Deb Antney, just don't deal with him no more. You trying to help him in a certain way to clean his image back up, because I'm sure that would have been all over social media. Bow Wow doing good, because we didn't hear about him doing bad and lying so long. But just leave him out there to dry. I wouldn't even help him no more. Leave him out there to the fishes. Let them deal with him. Y'all stay blessed. I'm out.